I was taking an exam that was said to be passable only by geniuses. In the time it took the teacher to eat one apple, we had to complete 100 questions. Relying on my sharp thinking, I quickly filled out the entire paper. Just 5 minutes later, the teacher finished her apple and the exam ended. She graded the papers on the spot and then announced the names of those who advanced. Reynard Magoo! Then the teacher left. Everyone was stunned. I also didn't expect that I was the only one in this examination room to pass. Next, all the qualifiers had to move on to the second test. Just then, a girl accidentally dropped her pencil into a drain. Upon seeing this, her companion immediately ran off. I wanted to help, but there was only 1 minute left until the next test started. There wasn't enough time. Then I had a quick idea and snapped my pencil in half, handed her the piece. She thanked me repeatedly and promised to repay the favor. Soon, the second test began. The questions this time were impossibly hard, throwing everyone into a panic. Owning candidate even ran away directly after just glancing at the questions. Even I couldn't solve a single one, but that girl finished her test very quickly. As she stood up, she secretly tossed me a note. So this was her repayment. But I didn't want to cheat, so I kicked the note away. Through careful observation, I finally uncovered a hidden pattern in the exam. The answer to each question was actually found in the next one. This test was truly about focus and critical thinking. Sure enough, when the teacher announced the results again, I had passed once more. In the end, only 5 kids advanced to the third round. From talking with them, I realized that the girl from before was actually part of the test too. The third test had no written paper. We had to cross the entire room without stepping on any black or white square tiles. The first girl looked around and confidently declared it was impossible. She was immediately kicked out by the teacher. The second girl took out a piece of string, tied it to the door handle on the opposite side, and carefully walked across the room along the string. Next was a very athletic boy. He jumped straight into a yellow square, then used the walls like Spider-Man to leap across, passing easily. The boy with glasses crawled using his elbows and knees, exploiting a loophole in the rules to reach the finish. Finally, it was my turn. After thinking for a moment, I simply walked straight across and actually passed too. Everyone was stunned, because after my calculations, those tiles weren't squares at all. They were rectangles.